Okay children, now we are moving to the next topic, that is decimal numbers. Now children, this I have taken from your grade 3 book, right? So that you can activate your knowledge. So decimal numbers are the ones which have a point in them. Can you see the points? Right? Now children, how do we compare or how do we arrange this in the ascending to descending order? Which is the smallest and which is the largest? So what we need to do children, look carefully at the decimal numbers, okay? And you have to compare the digit to the left of the decimal point. Now this is your decimal point, okay? Left is which side children? This side is my left. The pen which I am holding is my right side, okay? So you have to move to the left side. Compare the numbers which are to the left side. So in the first number I have 8, then I have 6 and then I have 2. So in the above example children, 2 comes before 6 and 8, right? We all know this. So 2 over here, 2 is the smallest number. So can we say 2.1 is the smallest decimal number and 8.4 is the largest decimal number. Okay. Now let's see some few examples more children of comparing the decimal numbers like this. Okay, today we are going to do this. We are going to compare the decimal numbers. 6.1, 6.8. What did I tell you children? We have to see to the which side? Left side. So this is 6 and this is 8. So which would be, what sign would be over here children? Smaller or greater? It will be the lesser sign. Correct? This will be, right? Let's move to a few more examples. Children, before moving to those examples, I want to tell you one thing. Okay, pay attention here. Now children, when you have whole numbers, all of you know the place value of whole numbers. Okay, so I'm not going to do it again, but just a quick recap. Think if you have this number 5, 6, 2. So you know this is your units place, this is your tens place and this is your hundreds place. But children, what happens if you have a decimal number? Think if this is your decimal number, okay? Now this is your whole number over here. Now look at the decimal numbers children. This is your decimal point. Okay, to the right side, you look to the right side. The first number over here is your tens place. Then this number over here is your hundreds place. And then this number over here is your thousands place. Children, please remember this. Okay, with a whole number, you all know the place value of a whole number. Unit, tens, 100, 1000. But when it is a decimal, remember this. The decimal point is here to the right side. Okay. The first after the decimal number is the tens place. This is your hundreds place and this is your thousands place. Now let's move to a few comparing examples. So children, now let's start comparing, okay, the decimal numbers. We see either whether it is lesser or whether it is greater or equal to, right? So let's start first with simpler ones. Think of a number children. Something simple. How about, we took from the textbook, no children? We had taken this 6.1, okay, and 8.1, right? What did I say? This is your decimal point. So we look to the number at the left, 6 or 8. So 6 is lesser, so you will get this sign, right? Okay, now how about this number children? 0.5 and 0.8. Now children, look here. When you have, okay, this is your ones place. Now in the ones place you have 0 and 0. So both are same. When it is same, children, you have to move. This is your decimal point. So you have to move to the right side. So this is which place, children? I told you. See here, this is your decimal point. So the first place is the tens place. Okay. So this 5 and 8. So which is a smaller number? 5. Okay. So we get the sign this. So we can say 0.5 is lesser than 0.8. Okay. Let's take this number. 0.38 and 0.31. Now children, when you have this number, okay, first what do we do? See the whole number place. So in the ones place we have 0, 0. Now we move to the right side of the decimal. This is your decimal point to the right side. Which place is this, children? The tens place, correct? Now in the tens place we are having 3 and 3. So now again we have to move to the right. So we have to move further right. Now which place is this? 8 is in the hundredths place. Here we have 1 in the hundredths place. Now which is a bigger number, children? 8 is bigger, correct? 1 is smaller. So you will put this sign. Okay. Think of something else number, children. Okay. Let's take this. 5.2. 1 and we take 14.79, right? Okay. Now children, just look. We have to look first. This is your decimal point and this is your decimal point, correct? What did we say? First we have to move to the we have to compare the numbers to the right side, the whole number. Now children, clearly you can know this is 5 and this is 14. So this is lesser, right? Let's take this number. 13.11 and 13.21. So what do we do, children? First, this is our decimal. What did we say? We have to move to the right. Okay. The right place. If you see 13 and 13, both are same. Right? So now we move to the tens place. Here it is 1 and here it is 2. So which is a smaller number, 1 or 2, children? 1. Correct? So we can say 13.11 is lesser than 13.21. Right? How about this number now? Let's take 4 point. Children, this is all your last year's maths. 4.6 and 4.59. First, what do I compare, children? The decimal to the right side. 4 and 4. Now 4 and 4 are equal. So what would I do? Move to the right side. Now here I have 6 and here I have 5. This is the tens place, children. Remember this. 6 and here I have 5. So which is greater? 6 is greater. So you put this sign here. Right? So 4.6 is greater than 4.59. So now children, let's move to some tricky ones. Okay, now before moving to the tricky one, I just want to recall what we have done here. Children, you know in the whole number, we have unit, tens, 100. This you are very clear with the place value. But what happens if it is a decimal? Okay, like this number, if it is a decimal. Okay, now this 9 over here is your units place. Here there is no tens or 100. But this is your decimal point. Okay, from the decimal point, the first number over here to the right is your tens place. Then is your hundreds place. And as you move further right, this is your thousands place. Is that clear? Okay. Now let's move to a little tricky sums. We did with small decimal numbers. These were all smaller numbers. Let's go to something higher. Okay, let's take the number 98.5 and 9.875. Now children, look here carefully. Okay, in whole numbers, generally we see a digit and we say, oh, this is a bigger, and we just put the sign. But in decimal numbers, we have to see the number from this decimal point to the right. Now children, look here. First, what did I say? We have to compare the whole number side, this side, okay, to the left side. First, what I do, I compare the digit to the left of the decimal point. Now to the left of the decimal point, children, it is very simple. See, if you look straight away, this is 98 and this is 9. Correct? So which is my bigger number? 98. Correct? 98 is my bigger number. So I will get this sign. Right? So the number which has a greater number to the left of the decimal. Can you see? To the left of the decimal. There are two numbers. So the number which has a greater number to the left of the decimal will be the greater number. So 98 over here is my greater number. Let's take another example. Let's take this. 9.5671 and 9.8. Yes, children, now first what we have to do? We have to look at the decimal points, okay? Now we compare which side, children? Where do we compare? We compare the digit to the left of the decimal point. Now to the left of the decimal point, I have 9 and I have 9, right? Now both are same. When both are same, what do? I have to move to the right side. This is my right side, right? I hold my pen. So this is my right side. So after this is my decimal point. So I move to the right side. We need to see the number to the right side. Okay. So now we compare the digit in the, which place is this, children? I told you this, no? This is your point. The first place is the tens place, right? So in the tens place, I have here 5 and here I have 8. Correct? Now, which is bigger, children? 5 or 8? Yes? Which is bigger? This is bigger. 8 is bigger. Correct? 5 is smaller. So, this will be my sign. Correct? Because I compared this and this. Got it? So, if the digit to the left of the decimal point is equal, then you need to compare the digit in the tens place. Okay? To the left of the decimal point is equal. 9 and 9 are equal. So we have to compare the digit in the tens place. So can I say that this number is greater than this number? That is, I can say 9.5671 is less than 9.8. Okay. Although this will have so many digits, you will think, oh my God, these are so many digits. But it is lesser than this, right? Let's move to another one. Okay. How about this number? Okay, this is another tricky one. 9, you have 9.532 and we have 9.531. Okay. Now first you have to look at the decimal point. Then where we have to look, children? We have to look at the left side. Okay. Now left side, my 9 and 9 both are same. Okay. when both are same, what do? I move to the right side. This is my decimal, so I move to my right side. Now this is my which place? Tens place. This is also my tens place. Correct? Now both are same. When both are same, what do I have to do? I have to move to the next place. I am moving towards the right. Okay? So I move to the next place. Which place is this, children? The hundreds place. Right? Now this is also same. So what do? I move further right. Okay, this is 2 and 1. 2 and 1. Now children, which is a bigger number? 2 or 1? Which is a bigger number? 2. Very good. So what sign will I put, children? Yes? Correct? Because in the thousands place, there was 2. So 2 is greater than 1. So can I say, children, 9.532 is greater than 9.531. Right? Okay, let's move to something very simple. Let's take the 0, 1. 0.57 and 0.7. Okay, now this is our decimal. So first we move to the which side, children? The left side. Now on the left I have 0, here I have 0. So now what do I have to do? I have to move to the right side of the decimal. This is my decimal, to the right side. Here it is 4 and here it is 7. So which is a smaller number, 4 or 7? Yes, 4. 4 is a smaller number. So I use this sign. Right? So children, that was comparing decimal numbers.